Okay, so this is our starting pattern laid out for the bouffants. And so when you print it out, this one is actually going to be into 3 different pieces. You have this piece, and this piece. And it's easiest if you tape them all together so you can just sew. And this, you're going to cut along a fold of fabric because it's going to open up and look more like a bit of a mushroom. This one is your headband, which you're also going to cut along a fold, so it's going to be longer in the end. And the other thing you need to do is make ties so that people, when they wear them, they can adjust to their head size. So our first step is going to be, this is how it looks like when you unfold it. It's going to be to sew these together. So you put your right size together, and you're going to sew along here, and that kind of makes the cap look, and you're going to do this on both sides. So it'll look like this. So I sewed one side, and one thing that you'll notice is I left a little bit at the end because this is where we're gonna have our elastic in the back. This is gonna be the front, and this is gonna be the back. And so when you're sewing it, I actually trimmed this to be a little bit shorter. I trimmed this side because you're gonna wanna have a little bit of room so you can fold up the elastic in once it's sewed. So after we sewed these back 2 parts, leaving a little bit for the elastic, we're gonna begin pleating. So we have the headband here, and I went and I found the middle of the top of the bonnet piece with the middle of the headband, and I pinned it. And basically what you're gonna wanna do is find the end of the headband, and then you're gonna pin it to the very end right here. And then you're gonna wanna pleat the rest of this into the headband like I've done on this side. And I'm doing about 3/4 of an inch pleats. And then after that, you're gonna sew all the way around in a sort of clamshell shape. So once you're done sewing the pleats, you're gonna fold over your headband, iron it, and then you're also gonna fold over an edge, and then you're gonna pin that all the way around. Additionally, what you're gonna do, because you're gonna sew along that edge, and also at the same time that top stitches the pleats down, you're also going to pin in your straps to the end right here. After this, we're gonna put in the elastic. So this is what it looks like after it's top stitched. We have the strings attached to the inside. Each one is 1 foot long. Now the only thing left to do is to put in the elastic in this back part right here. So we have 6 inches of 1/4 inch elastic, and we're gonna fold once and fold twice, and the elastic is gonna go in there on the second time, and you're just gonna stretch as you sew, and so afterwards it should bunch together.
Slope.